Right, now we jump to this. As a life-threatening wildfire tore through the L.A. neighborhood of the Pacific Palisades in early January of last year, our Jonathan Vigliotti was on the scene, you'll remember, witnessing the destruction firsthand.
We just arrived here in what is left of downtown Pacific Palisades, and I am overwhelmed by the scale of loss. Many people are going to return to homes that were lost, and even more important, their community completely gone.
Well, now, John's written a book about covering the Palisades fire and how local officials failed to prepare for a deadly disaster that he says could have been prevented. Torched, how a city was left to burn and the Olympic rush to rebuild L.A. is out today, and John is here with us right now this morning. Good morning, Jonathan. Well, congratulations on your book.
Thank you.
I know I'm among the first in line to pick this up and read it, although it's just part of your extensive experience covering disasters like this. And in your book, you write, quote, "That night, the fire did not have full control over who lived and who died. Human action did." Explain what exactly that means.
You know, Errol, I covered this fire, the Palisades fire, with my incredible team from beginning to end. The fire was still burning as I listened to local leaders, including Mayor Karen Bass, blame this on climate change and extreme wind. And make no mistake about it, climate change is amplifying our weather and our extreme weather. But in the reporting of this book, Torch, what became very clear was this was a different kind of man-made disaster. You had officials that failed to imagine the worst case scenario, failed to prepare ahead of this fire weather arriving. When it did, when the fire did spark, there was a failure to respond. We're talking the National Weather Service had nearly a week of warnings that escalated in severity. The mayor, according to my sourcing, knew about this and still took a last-minute trip to Ghana as part of a delegation and as part of President Biden's trip that he assigned her on. She left without informing those in control of the response where precisely she would be. An email was sent out saying out of state. As the weather continued to escalate, she is in Ghana. Her team was left unprepared, working in isolation. And this is important because under city charter, Mayor Bass is the commander-in-chief. She's essentially the conductor of an orchestra, making sure every musician, every agency is playing in tune. And without her there was a lack of coordination. So when you have 100-mile-per-hour wind gusts, there were no warnings. No public warnings issued by the mayor's office, no press conference. The fire hits, you have chaos and confusion. Chaos and confusion in the streets, as you saw residents evacuating on their own. Orders were not issued in time.
And we saw that you and your crew even helped people get information about their homes.
That's correct.
And evacuate. You also write about how the 2028 Olympics are driving a risky recovery process. So this isn't over. What do you mean by that?
You know, as the fire was still burning, the Olympics became one of the main conversations, an effort to change the optics, according to my sourcing, to beautify L.A. ahead of the 2028 games. Fast, speed, it's not the enemy of good, but shortcuts almost always are. And the permitting process has been expedited. And in that fast track of permitting, we're not scrutinizing how we should be rebuilding. All new homes will be rebuilding according to code, but that code is a spectrum where the baseline in order to meet that permitting still allows for wood, when there are other materials out there right now that are 4 times safer, more resilient, and can prevent a disaster like this from happening again.
It's so fascinating. This is a live issue. This isn't something that happened a while ago and won't happen again. We have been the recipients of your hard work, you and your crew risking your health and your lives to bring us these stories. So Jonathan, thank you for being with us. We encourage everybody to check out your book.
Thank you for having me, Errol.